This is Melody from Mel's Corner Creations, and this is an impromptu live. I just wanted to, I have to etch a glass, so I am going to etch it, and I was going to show you how I would do that. Just a minute, I got a piece of hair on my tape, which is really bugging me. I haven't gone live in a week, but I thought I'd do this one. I've got an order for 2 wine glasses, and so what you do, I already put my alcohol on it to get it ready, because you have to get all the oils off. And so now I'm just going to peel off, and I got, it's called My Maddie. It's for a friend, and I just wanted to just go live and show you how I do the etching part. So what I'm doing is just rubbing it in, rubbing it down. I just making sure that I've got all the vinyl down, and it's not bubbled or anything where it's going to etch, because you don't want to bubble there. It doesn't matter if it's on the outside or inside, as long as it's not where the letters are. And as you can see, oops, no, you can't see. Let me change my camera now. Let's see. I want this one. Oh, wrong one. Let me change it. I want to do that one. I thought I would get closer with this one. So just let me adjust my camera. And this is what I did. So I'm putting my right there, and I'm just trying to make sure I don't have any bubbles where any of the etching is going to be, because your etching will get underneath it, and that's bad, because then you won't have a good print. I'm going to pull up my live and see if I'm doing okay. Oops, I don't want to do that. Just a minute. So what I'm using is Armour Etch, and that's the best stuff I know to do it. Oops, that's not what I want to do either. Hey, when you can't find your I don't know what my oh, just a minute. I was trying to find my live on my group, and I couldn't find my you know, the bar that you can go down. But anyway, this is what I'm going to do. And I've got this one on already, so, and I've got it on pretty tight. And what you're going to do is just slowly peel this down, because you don't want any of the part you're going to etch on come up. Yeah, and I got a bubble there, but I'm not worried about it. I am worried about the one I have. Where's my beater? Right here where I got a thin piece because I cut too close. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some painter's tape around it. Come on, why aren't I finding my own page? So I'm just going to do that. And then I've got Maddie I'm going to put on also. And it's going to go right there. So that I can, I cut them apart because they're harder. When you got round glass, it's harder to put them around. So I am no, I don't have kiddos today. The guy that worked next to Troll got real sick and they sent him home, and that meant that he had to go home too. Him and this other guy worked right next to him, and so they sent him home. Hi Casey, how are you? I didn't have to I worked part of a day today, but yeah, then I didn't have to. So just a minute. Hi Ann, how are you? I'm doing some etching today, and so I am just gonna show how to do that. And I didn't even plan this live, so I didn't. You fell down? Is it because your legs were so sore? Oh my goodness, Casey. So what you want to do is make sure that this gets flat as can be on your tape, because you want no bubbles. Thank you, Casey. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try my best to kind of like connect these two where I had them in the computer. Now I cut mine out with a Cricut, and if you need to slice these just so you can bend it. I thought I'd do this live because I have to get them done. The guy wanted them 2 weeks ago, but he just got me the glasses, so I thought, well, I could do it on live, and then that way I got it done. So then you just want to kind of like go down, but you don't want any kind of bubble like that by your letters. And if you do, you want to pick it up and try and straighten them out again. So, and I want to thank you for joining. I know that I didn't put it out there, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to go live, but then I was playing around with it because I was going to do it later, but decided to do it now since I have time, and I'm getting my hair done tonight, so that's more important. So I'm just kind of like adjusting. Thanks, Ann, for trying to share too. I just decided to go, and I just wanted to show people. I have shown before, but it hasn't been for a while, so I thought I'd show this again. And I love to etch. I think it's neat. I don't like rounded stuff, but yeah, you get over it. As long as the bubble doesn't appear on the right by your letter, you're going to be fine. It's when it's right on the letter and you got the bubble. This one might be a problem, but I'm going to try and get it out. I love to etch. I do a lot of crafts just because I like to. And this yellow tape won't stay on. It's just when I'm trying to get this part on. I have to do 2 of them. So I got one. This one I'm going to show you how I do it. And I wasn't sure of the spelling, and neither was he. So I hope this is the right spelling. If not, I can do the other 2. He's given her 4 cups, glasses, so yeah. I can do the right one on the other 2 if she wants, since he wasn't sure. I really like it. I have done last year for Christmas. Everyone in my family got a plate that was their last name, and that I even did my nieces. You know, whatever their last name was, that's what I did. And it was funny because I did it in different fonts, and my brother asked me how I could tell, and I said, well, because I know what font I choose for everybody. And I got a thin line I want to cover before it gets etched. The way I cut the mesh, I didn't get it close, or the stuff, I didn't get it close enough. So it's going to leave a line, and I don't want that. So this is a little maneuvering on my part. Thank you, Anne. I know Casey was sharing too. And this is going on my YouTube channel also, which that's where Casey and Kathy came in on. I want to thank you guys for joining me in the afternoon. I thought, well, what better way to do this than this will make me do it. Oh, I gotta have this thinner, and it's not cooperating with me. There. You just don't want this white stuff, this Armour Etch. If it touches anything, it will etch. Anything you don't want it to touch, it etches. So you got to be really careful with this. So I'm trying to cover up this line that I don't want etched. Yeah, whatever. because I certainly don't want it to be all etched right here. So I cut real thin tape. And then I'm going to tape around. Anything I don't want, I'm going to tape. Because I mean, it can get under your tape real easy. So you just got to be real careful. Thank you. So I'm just going to tape up my glass where I want it not to be. And you want it to stick real good so it doesn't get under your cup. I love doing etching though. I think it's so fun. It's I don't even know if I did one for Amanda and Kathy. I did it for the rest of the family. I don't know if I did it for them. I did family on one plate. I did what was the other one I did? I did cookies for Santa, and we left cookies out at my house for Santa Claus. So you can etch so much stuff on this. I should do a gnome for Kathy. She loves gnomes. Yeah, you do have one? Okay. Hi, Kathy. How are you? Hi, Dawn. How's your hand? It's great that you didn't have pain the other day. I'm a big baby, so I don't know. I don't know if I can do that. It was kind of nice not having. I worked till 10:30, I think, and I think that's when the guy showed up, or they all noticed. I mean, he was white as a sheet, so Charles said they sent him home, and then told them they had to go home. He goes, and Truck kept going, well, I don't feel sick, and he said, that's a lawyer thing. You got to go home. Charles trying to get his 90 days in. Well, it's not 90 days. It's where he's working, or the type of work he's doing. It's got to be 400 hours. So he's slow getting them in because they keep sending him home, and then he doesn't get paid for holidays, and because he's got this through a temp agency. So you want to shake this up really good. And I put gloves on because this can hurt your skin. And so you should wear gloves. If I can find mine. Even when you wash it, to get it off, you should have your gloves on. And you do a real light coat, but you just keep swirling it around. So let me get my brush. Okay, and I'm just using a artist brush that I have. So I'm just going to dip it in there. And you want to make it coated. Can everybody see? I don't know if I have the light on too bright. Did that help? Oh, hi, Christy. Thank you. You need a stemless wine glass? Really, Kathy? I think I happen to have one. You want glass or plastic? You just want to coat this lightly because it's already etching. As soon as it touches your glass, it is etching. So when you wash this, you want to make sure it doesn't get on the glass that's not covered. And then you just want to keep swirling it around. And if you can see this, it's turning white underneath. See, that's the etching part. It is so easy to etch. Just make sure, I've only used this Armour Etch. I've used another brand, and I can't remember what it is, and it didn't etch at all. And I was really disappointed because I did a whole bunch in one day. So, because I think I was making ornaments. Yeah, they didn't even work. So I think I always call it Armour Etch is the best. And you just keep painting it on. Alexa, set a timer for 15 minutes. So then did you do that? Alexa, set a timer for 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Thank you.
Now.
Thank you. So I set a timer, and I do it for 15 minutes, but I've seen other people do it for less, but I don't think it gets a good enough etch to me. So I just keep doing this, and you just want to keep it moving. And if you see, this is like it's already etching because you can see it. So it etches fast, but sometimes it's just not deep enough for me. So I just keep doing it until the timer goes off, and then I wash it. But like I said, you want to make sure you got gloves on because this is poisonous. It will burn your skin. So I did cut 2 of these so I can do the other glass. I guess he only wanted it on 2. But this is so fun. Yes, it's got a foul odor to it. Hi, CT. Thank you for joining me. So I just put a little bit more on, and I'm just trying to etch the wine glass. I hope everybody had a happy new year. I try not to get too close to the etching stuff just because of the smell. Yeah, it smells like, I would say, rotten eggs. I don't know if it's got sulfur in it or not. But I know CNN says if immediate action required if contact occurs. So you don't want to get this stuff on you. And when my timer goes off, I'll go in. I don't have water with me, but I got a bathroom right there, and I'll just wash it off. And what you do is you actually, when you wash it off, you keep the tape on and everything until all stuff is gone off your glass. and then you can take off the plastic. Because if you do it with the stuff on, you're gonna end up touching something you shouldn't be, and it'll etch. I've actually etched stuff where I thought I was done, and I went to go set down my brush, and it touched the plate. Yeah, it etched. So you got to just be real careful if you don't want it etched. And it does burn your eyes a little bit, so don't get it too close to you. But I actually like doing it. Now I use white paint, and then I let it dry 24 hours. I rub on it to make this show up more. Hi, Sue and Dan. Thank you. Blessings to you too. We're having a kind of like a warm day today, which is shocking for being January. I think it's supposed to get 36. Yep, right now it's 36 outside, but it's really not bad out. The low is 33 and the high was 36. So thank you for sprinkling my page if you guys would like to do that. And then on YouTube, please like and follow my page too. I'm trying to get up to 100 viewers so I can get branded. I'd appreciate it. So I'm just not stopping. And you want to go each way. You want to go like diagonal. You want to go horizontal. You want to go to vertical. You just want to make sure that every bit of this is getting covered. You can mirrors. You can do, even like on a lantern, you can do it on a lantern. You could do it on those glass blocks. Dollar Tree plates is good. Dollar Tree glasses are good. The plates I did were all Dollar Tree, and they etch good. You don't have to have expensive stuff to etch. I even got canisters, and I did moments or memories or something like that. I did for a customer. Actually, I did it on a plate. She's seen it. Oh, man. Hoping that didn't get under. That might got underneath. So it looks like it wasn't pushed down all the way. Started gathering, so that's how I knew it wasn't. And you can say if you got too much on here, when you're ready to take it off, all you got to do is put it back in your can, in your jar that it's in, because it's reusable. And this lasts you. I've had this for 2 years, and I bought the big one, and I've got about a half of a container left. I'm hoping I didn't ruin that, but I have a feeling I did. I'll have to buy him another wine glass if I did. That's why you got to be really careful. Yeah, it looks like I did. I can see a gap. Darn. Hate when I do that. But the less is better that you use on it. You just want to keep moving it so that it does get everything. So I'm just continuing to do that. Alexa, how much more on my timer?
You have 6 minutes and 30 seconds left on your 15-minute timer.
Thank you. I think this is good. Yes, I did get it underneath. Darn it. I'm hoping I didn't get a lot of it underneath. That's what you really got to be careful of, because, I mean, like I said, anything it touched, it will etch. I might be able to save it, but I don't know. So you just want to keep doing it every other way. Alexa, turn off the timer. I did this for about 10 minutes or...
Canceled.
What?
I didn't catch that.
Can you cancel the time?
Again.
Can you cancel the timer?
There are no timers set.
Thank you. All right.
You're welcome, Melody.
I'm going to go ahead and wash this off. This is what it looks like. I'll be right back. Keep your glove on. All right, so now I'm going to take all my tape off. Sometimes your vinyl will come off with it, which is really good. But be careful because it might have some of your etching on it, so you don't want to touch anything. So my E got ruined. Just a minute. Yeah, I thought it did. I didn't get that one down tight enough, so it did etch where I didn't want it to etch. So I was hoping it wouldn't do that, but it did. This is a ring to put your scraps in. I would, if you do Silhouette or Cricut, I would suggest getting one because it's so easy to put your scraps in. This is an easy wooden pick from Cutting Corners. I like that better than the pens or the hook or anything like that. It's just easier for me to use, I think. And it's got an end to press stuff down, which is nice. Well, I can't get it off my thumb. All right, let me dry this with a paper towel, and I'll show you what I do next. I take my gloves off because if I have any etching cream on it, I don't want it to touch. And I just want to dry my cup real good. And this is Speedball fabric black printing ink, and that's what I do to make mine stand out. And it went through a dish. I wash them by hand then. Once they're etched, I don't put them in the dishwasher because I don't want to see. I did get messed up right here. The E is a little longer one than what I wanted. I'm going to show him, and if he doesn't like it, and where that tape was, I didn't get it down quite long enough. I'll have to see what he wants me to do it over. And what I'm going to do here is get another paintbrush. You're welcome. Be careful. And this is oil based, so you want to kind of mix it up because it comes out in a blob. Yeah, see, the oil is not mixed up in there. Usually I have a paper plate, but I didn't get one. And I was going to try other colors of Speedball, but I haven't yet. This is like 1049, and I don't know what year I bought it in. Yeah, the oil is now coming out, so you don't want the oil on all oil, because that's. So I kind of just mix it up, and then I paint it, and I let it stay on for a little bit. It just makes it stand out more. And I swirl this around too to make sure everything's painted. So you can't even see through the glass with this paint. Unfortunately, you can't put the paint back into the container, so you waste it. And then I let it sit for a little bit. Just keep doing it just to work it into those etching things. And then I'll take paper towels and wipe it off. On a glass like this, though, you got to be careful so you don't break the stem. And see how brighter it looks? Let me get, I got tissue paper I can put inside. I don't know if that helped, but it says My Maddie on it. Now I just messed up there, so I'm going to have to talk to him and see if it's okay. If it's not, I'll buy him another glass and I'll correct it. But that's how you etch. I think it's pretty. You can do so many. You can do Happy New Year's. You can do Mother Day gifts. You can do Father Day gifts. You can. I did them on beer steins, also for Trout, my son-in-law, and a friend of his. So there you go. Let me change my thing back. So that was just, you know, a quick thing on how to etch glasses. I really like doing them. It's not hard to do. Just be careful you do not get it on you. And I am going to try the different colored paints and see. But I let this sit now for 24 hours, 48 hours, just to make sure that the paint cures, so that when you wash it by hand, it's not going to come off right away. And that's all. So I want to thank you for joining me, and thank you for sharing. And I will talk to you later. Thank you. And my saying is, thank you for joining me in my little corner. Thank you. Bye.